And we're joined by Mayor Tom Dias on the occasion of what we're now hearing, that there will be an uptown urban on-call, just like we see in downtown Kelowna established. Tell us about how it finally came about. It's something that's been talked about, I know, for a while.
It has been something that has been talked about for a little while. It initially started back in last summer with the Mayor's Task Force on Crime. It was a discussion that we were having at that point. Mark Burley, who is with the DKA, sits on that task force, and so does Karen from URBA. And there was discussion about it. Then it went further discussion. Our MLAs had a town hall out in Rutland, and there was further discussion. MLA Merrifield brought it forward. So there was a combination of that. And then the task force started to work alongside URBA and DKA to refine what it would look like if we were able to bring forward an on-call team in the Rutland area. We recognize how well the team has worked downtown Kelowna. There have had over about 5,700, 5,800 calls last year. They've been able to work through those calls and bring them down to only about 400 of them that either bylaw or the RCMP had to respond to. So as being there as a first point of contact, it's substantially helped our bylaw services and our RCMP, and also has been bringing greater levels of comfort with regards to what's happening to the businesses.
Right, yeah, because you do hear complaints from people running businesses with issues related to people that are using their business frontage as a place to live sometimes, and there are difficulties with petty crime. And this can help address that, just that presence?
It addresses the presence. They're going to help. They're going to be there for businesses if they need to just help clear a doorway, if they need to look at excessive amounts of, potentially garbage or dangerous items that are left on their doorstep or the front of their business, if they just need that extra presence walking around to have a greater security. I was walking downtown the other day, and the downtown on-call team just walked into a business and just said, "Hi, how is everything? Is everything going okay?" So that other level of comfort to be there and support. And we realize that that's important to the community. It's important to Rutland. That was the initiative. That's what we moved forward with.
And the cost of it shared between the city and URBA?
Correct, yes. If it was to run on a full year, the operational cost of it is just slightly over $300,000. So URBA is now in the process of building that budget, putting in place staff. The Mayor's Task Force and Council moved forward with supporting the initiative for $130,000. URBA is also supporting the initiative. I believe they have put about $60,000 towards it. And then they're looking at the businesses within the community to continue to offset the difference. And then when Council gets together next year and we go through our budget, we will look at this as potentially something that could continue further funding into the future if the pilot program is successful.
Okay, so it starts as a pilot, and you said if it's year-round. Is there a possibility that it could be used seasonally, or is it for sure?
And the pilot itself will initially be based upon the amount of capital that is obtained to run it. So the hope is, right now, the plan is to run it on a 12-month basis. If the capital allows it to run on a 6 or 8-month basis, that's where the pilot will run, and then we'll reevaluate and continue to bring this support and service to the community of Rutland as well as downtown Kelowna.
Terrific. Thanks for telling us about it.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching Kelowna Now.